All right, so today we're going to read a story called Chicks and Salsa. So I want to tell you guys why we chose to read this story. Tomorrow is a holiday. It's called Cinco de Mayo, and the history behind that is that in 1862, the Mexican army fought the French army, and they did not have enough soldiers for everyone to think that they were going to win. However, the Mexican army did win, and now everyone celebrates because they did win that battle. And the holiday is called Cinco de Mayo because it happens on the 5th of May. So that's when the battle happened, and that is when the holiday is. And so that's coming up. It's actually tomorrow because it's the 5th of May. And the way that everyone celebrates is by eating traditional Spanish foods. So in this book called Chicks and Salsa that we've chose to read today, there are traditional Spanish foods. So a lot of people think that it's like chips and salsa, which it is. But also you'll see in this book some like avocados, or the animals might have some beans or some spices or things like that. So I'm excited to see what they're going to find. They get tired of what they're eating and they're going to choose to eat some different things. So we're going to go ahead and read this book in honor of the holiday that's coming up tomorrow. So it's called Chicks and Salsa, written by Aaron Reynolds. All right, let's find out what happens. All right. There were grumblings in the henhouse of Nuthatcher Farm. The chickens were tired of chicken feed. The rooster took it upon himself to solve this problem. Miss Nuthatcher, the farmer's wife, had started watching cooking shows in the afternoon. The rooster was perched on a fence post outside the farmhouse window when he discovered the solution to the problem. Salsa. He was going to make salsa. So that's a traditional Spanish food that we all enjoy. Everyone enjoys salsa. So we're going to find out how he's going to make it. Led by the rooster, the chickens crept into the garden where they took tomatoes and uprooted some onions. So first you have to get the tomatoes and the onions. That night the chickens ate chips and salsa, though nobody was quite certain where the chickens had got the chips. The tasty tang of tomatoes and onions hung over the barnyard, and the rooster said, "Ole!" You guys like that? Ole! So they were ready. Very soon, there were mumblings at the duck pond of Nuthatcher Farm. Inspired by the chickens, the ducks decided they were tired of the fish. With the rooster's encouragement, the ducks dipped into the garden, where they selected cilantro and gathered garlic. Wonder what they're going to make. That night, the ducks ate guacamole, though nobody was quite certain where they got the avocados. The spicy scent of garlic and cilantro hung over the barnyard, and the ducks said, "Ole!" They were eating good. The next morning, there were rumblings in the pig pen of Nuthatcher Farm. Overwhelmed by the enticing aromas, the pigs decided they were tired of slop. What are they going to make? While the rooster distracted Farmer Nuthatcher, the pigs plodded into the garden where they borrowed beans and chopped chilies. What are they going to make? I don't know. That night, the pigs ate nachos, though nobody was quite certain where the pigs got the nacho cheese sauce. That delightful deliciousness of cheese and chilies hung over the barnyard, and the pig said, "Ole!" As everyone knows, when a passion for Southwestern cuisine takes hold of the farm animals and so many sumptuous, spicy, savory scents collide in the barnyard air, it can only lead to one thing. The mouse is eating cheese. That's cute. I wonder what's going to happen. What's that one thing? A fiesta. The rooster got things organized, then returned to his fence post to watch for a good enchilada recipe. The horses decorated the barnyard. The bull practiced his Mexican hat dance, though nobody was quite certain where the bull got the sombrero. So they're dancing, they're having a good time, having them a fiesta. And the chickens, ducks, and pigs snuck into the garden, but all of their spicy Southwestern supplies were gone. The scallions had been stolen, the peppers had been pilfered, and the limes had been lifted. Uh-oh. Now they have a problem. But there were slurpings in the kitchen of the Nutthatcher farm. Stirred by the succulent smells in the barnyard, Mrs. Nutthatcher had decided to make tamales for the county fair. A saucy sweetness hung over the farmhouse kitchen, and Mrs. Nutthatcher said, "Olé!" So she's going to make her some goodies. Disappointed, the animals canceled the fiesta. That evening, the chickens ate their chicken feed, the ducks ate their fish, and the pigs ate their slop. Aww. But while the Nutthatchers were at the fair, the rooster crept into the kitchen and borrowed a French cookbook. The next morning, the rooster ate crepes with white grapes and champagne sauce, though nobody was quite certain where the rooster learned how to read. He was busy at work. A satisfied smile stretched over the rooster's beak, and the rooster said, "Ooh la la." So he made breakfast for everyone. That was so sweet of him. The end. All right, I hope you guys liked our book, Chicks and Salsa. And tomorrow, I hope everyone gets to celebrate our holiday, Cinco de Mayo. See ya.